Yo, what is going on, guys? It's C-Brev. Welcome to another MLB The Show 19 card review. Today I've got a juicy one for y'all. It's 99 Finest Alex Bregman. This card is obtainable through the Finest Elite Pack or through the marketplace, and he's currently selling for around 150,000 stubs. So I have nothing but positive things to say about this card. In fact, I'm going to make some ballsy claims because I think this is one of the best cards in the entire game. Remember a couple months ago there was some meme about maybe it's better to play Frank Thomas at third base, so you could have Lou Gehrig at first and the fielding doesn't really matter sometimes, and people messed around with it. Well, imagine if you could play Frank Thomas at third base and have him field as well. Oh, and by the way, he can play shortstop. That's what Alex Bregman is. This card is literally Frank Thomas that can play third baseman and shortstop, and maybe outfield if you wanted, and he's faster. And higher vision. This card is so sick. Hard for me to describe to you guys just how good this card is. Obviously, I always say you're going to face righties more than lefties, so most of the time you're going to be on his weaker side, but his weaker side is still incredible. Almost maxed out vision, which is amazing at all difficulties. Yeah, what my experience was with this card was a lot of doubles from the right side or facing right-handed pitchers, and a lot of bombs facing left-handed pitchers. I mean, this card's stats are literally almost perfect, except for 1 point of vision against left-handed pitchers, and he has 125 discipline, which is an underrated stat because discipline actually determines the amount of time you'll be given a check swing when you check swing. So the higher the discipline rating, the more likely it'll be called not a swing when you check swing, if you guys didn't know that. So that's maxed out as well. So check swing all you want, you're probably not going to get rung up with this card. This card just rakes on every level. I did play him at shortstop for the majority of when I used him, and he was fine. The reason he's obviously not going to be a top tier defensive shortstop, but it's not because of his fielding ratings, it's actually because of his speed. 61 speed is actually pretty slow compared to a lot of the good defensive shortstops, and so really he just struggles getting up the middle to balls, but otherwise he makes all the routine plays. He was fine at shortstop, did everything right, and so if you're interested in playing this guy at shortstop, I definitely would approve. But yeah, not to talk too terribly long, but this card rakes. One of the best swings, super quick swing, and for some reason anything down in the zone, this ball just launches forever. You'll see one of the clips is a Kershaw fastball down and in on the black, and he just absolutely demolishes it. Anything down in this card, he just destroys. Anything, honestly, this card destroys. And then the last thing I wanted to say is people know this card is good already. Sometimes people aren't too sure if a card's good or not. I was playing a lot on Legend, and this card literally had a walk about every 5 plate appearances. So make sure you're patient with this card because people are scared to pitch to him. I had a ton of walks with him as well. But this is just the perfect card. You can play him at third or short. He'll protect the lefties in your lineup, which are becoming ever more prevalent with guys like Bellinger and Yelich. Sandwiching this guy between like Bellinger and Babe Ruth, or like between Bellinger and Yelich or Williams, is just a sick 1-2-3 punch, because if they leave the lefty in to face Bregman, they're going to be in for a world of hurt. So final claim of the video, this is my personal opinion, as all of these card reviews are, but I think this is the best third baseman in the entire game, even ahead of Chipper Jones. So that's just my opinion. Do with that what you will, and as always, we'll rate the card how he rates in the meta, and we'll rate him compared to how much he costs. How he rates in the meta, I'll give him an A+. Like I said, in my opinion, the best third baseman in the entire game, and therefore the best shortstop in the entire game too, if you were to use him there, besides Honus Wagner, obviously. Man, that'd be sick. If you had Bregman at third and Honus at shortstop. Holy cow. Anyways, and for how much he costs, I'll give him an A-, just because 150K is actually a ton of stubs at this point in the year. So you're going to be spending a boatload to get him. I think these Finest Elite cards are like the 4th or 5th most expensive cards in the market right now, besides like Flawless BR rewards. Anyway, Still definitely worth the stubs in my opinion. Still the best third baseman in the entire game. So I hope you all enjoyed this card review. Let me know down in the comments section below who you want me to review in the next video. I read all those comments. Enjoy the clips after this, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
Too low here. It's ball one.
Here we go.
On a line, that's a base hit.
There you go. Yeah.
Throwing to second, but he'll be in there with a double. It's 1-0. Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the third long ball he surrendered to.
See if he catches a big part of the plate right here and tries to get a nibble.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed. Forget it, long gone. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. Yelich rounds the corner and is headed home. Now the relay home, and he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1. Payoff pitch one more time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way. He wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And they'll have runners at second and third follow.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Front. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for two. And he will coast in.